Hey, what's up everybody, Monsters today, and today we're going to be talking about my unobtainable build, right? This is a Vision Shaper heavy build with Shrine of Order, and it's also no attunement. So, to put it simply, you just kind of rely on your clones to be doing a lot of damage, and your mantras will basically be helping you, as your clone can either put in work, or you can go in with your clone. It's totally up to you how you want to play, right? Both styles work, it's just that one is more likely to get you hit, but it will also let you do more damage, so let's just jump right into that. Alright, so the main thing you want to know is that your Vision Shaper clone can do special criticals. The other one that it can't do are Hero Blade crits, and Archmage said that he's never going to add them. But for weapon crits specifically, they will do the special weapon crit. So essentially, right, you're going to want to just use the clone and then let your clone see how it did the critical right there. This is why you can use the Petra's Anchor or you can use the Rail Blade. It's why I have both of them. And so essentially what I do is I assist my clone and just throw things at the opponent I'm fighting while my clone goes crazy. Some other things you can use while you're fighting with the clone is Taunt, Gaze, and Glare. They're just all really good for like assisting your damage and making you do a lot more damage. So to be honest, I don't really worry too much if I don't have my clone up if I'm fighting someone like a Blind Seer, because this build is still pretty decent at fighting even without the clone in hand. It's just that it is a little bit more difficult because I don't have actually many combat matches. I only have like matches to really assist whenever my clone is out. So another thing I'd really like to mention is that whenever you actually decide to use your other moves, these are actually really helpful for ganks. Illusory Counter you can use to basically get rid of any sort of fall damage if you ever need to, like, just, I don't know, maybe you're running away from somebody. An Illusory Realm is actually incredibly useful for, like, running away in general, right? So you can see I'm going to spawn in the clone here. Usually what I do is I spawn the clone, right? I step back, and then I spawn in the monster, and as you can see, it'll let you go while keeping everybody else inside. I just want to point out the other illusory, you know, like, moves because yeah, a lot of people don't tend to use them that much, but they are pretty helpful in ganks. Now we can go on to the other parts of this build. So to quickly go over my stats, it's kind of a Shrine of Order build, but again, it's unobtainable because you can't go Vision Shaper before you use Shrine of Order. I maxed out Vision Shaper before I used it. So what you're probably going to have to do, right, is you want to go ahead and get all the Dead Gods and Tap Dancer and Cheap Shot, and then use Shrine of Order. After that, you want to put 1 into all your stats and heavy weapon, and then go 55 charisma, 50 fortitude, and 100 heavy. And this way you should be able to get all like the talents like to the finish, exoskeleton, reinforce if you want to add that on, get the chaotic charm, and all those really good charm talents at 55. As you can see, I also have all my intelligence mantras as well, even though some of them are not really that crazy. I have observation, safety dance, tap dancer, as I mentioned before, cheap shot, etc., speed demon, all these. You just want to get as many rares that really are just nice for your build in general, and then of course, like, you know, after that just go 100 heavy, and up at that point it's up to you if you want to use the Rail Blade or the Petra's Anchor. Anything with a special critical your clone will do. So maybe even that goes for future weapons if you're watching this at a later date. As for the equipment, you can see I have a 21 health, 7% physical, 24 health, all enchanted by using the medallions. And in total, I have 480 health. I could get a little bit more health if I, you know, maybe got some better rings, some better equipment. But for the most part, your health isn't going to be too high, but you can get it to 500 with the right amount of equipment. And one thing you do want to do, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to be going all the Dead Gods on this build, make sure you level up all of your like abilities, your mantras to level 4 or level 5, whatever you can get it to, before you Shrine of Order, because if you do it after, you won't be able to get it up to level 4. So your Glare, for example, or your Gaze will be a lot worse than it can be. And after that, that's pretty much everything to this build. The Bell, I chose portals because, you know, I just like to go invisible, you know, with my Illusory Servants and my talent that I knock people with. You can really get wind up whatever bell you want on it. It doesn't really matter for the most part. And that's gonna be everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to get more monster mantras on this build as well. I'll see you guys later. Peace.